The Virgin Islands Party celebrates its 47th birthday in style. Honorable Ronnie Skelton fired as Health Minister.
Kalik Aaron, acquitted and local author, inspires us all to live our best lives. These and more stories when 284 News returns. Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Welcome everybody. It's Friday, November 23rd, 2018. My name is Javon Wilson.
And I'm Ron Grant. Topping our newscast today, the Virgin Islands Party celebrated its 47th birthday with a gala event held at the Save the Seed Energy Center on Saturday, November 17th, 2018. The packed event was held not only to celebrate the longevity of the party, but to honor 10 persons within the community who in the party's eyes have made significant contributions to the territory. Some of the honorees included former party chairman, the Honorable Ralph T. O'Neill and his wife, Mrs. Idris O'Neill, Prince Stout, Kedrick Headley Jr., Raul Sprov, and Harold G. Smith. Another honoree, Mrs. Karen Alexander, who despite having cerebral palsy, has become a beacon of hope to her community of the Virgin Gorda, and she inspires others to excel despite their challenges. Chairman of the VIP and 1st District Representative, the Honorable Andrew Foy, who was surprised with an award as well, expressed immense gratitude in his official statement to 284 News.
As chairman of the Virgin Islands Party, I take this time to thank God for allowing the Virgin Islands Party for their 7th anniversary gala honoring ceremony to be a resounding success. I also take this time to publicly thank the honorees for allowing the VIP to honor them, both the VIP stalwarts and our young rising impactors. I thank all those that perform. I thank all for the support, prayers, and assistance. I thank all those who participated in one way or another. I thank the coordinator of the event, Ms. Zoe Walcott, and her team. I thank everyone that attended from our sister islands. The hope of a better and united VIE is alive and well. Thank you.
You know, Ron, despite or amidst all the negative or controversial things happening on the political scene, it's really refreshing to see the VIP party celebrating and honoring, you know?
I agree.
It's quite refreshing.
Persons of all walks of life.
All right, moving right on, the tourism industry, the BVI's second main economic pillar, is on the verge of a bounce back, despite the setbacks of Irma and Maria. While there was a decline of 56.7% of overnight visitors in 2018 thus far, we would have already reacquired 67% of our yachting berths. Many of you know, Ron, that the yachting industry was first to be up and running. It shows it has been the most resilient, and that's especially important because we're known as the sailing capital
of the world, yes.
Of the world. And 31% as well of our land-based accommodations have been reacquired. This is quite commendable, I think, considering the catastrophic damages that left quite a dent in the industry that employs majority of our workforce. The BVI Tourist Board expressed post-Irma that they were tasked with the challenge of reminding the international tourists of why they need to visit the BVI. The strategy was genius, inviting past visitors to share their pictures and chunk of happiness experienced in the BVI. Take a look.
Images of folks who've actually been to the BVI, reached out to them, and said, listen, your image is awesome. We would like to use that as a part of our campaign. We want you to help us tell our story from a more authentic point of view. So what you're looking at right here, hopefully none of you need glasses like I realize I'm soon going to do. You can see some amazing images. These images were not captured by the BVI Tourist Board or film team or anything like that. This is actual pictures of folks who vacation in the BVI.
The new agenda laid out seems super promising and includes the introduction of Wi-Fi spots, hurricane-proof, removable hurricane signage, installation of viewing telescopes, and the introduction of what I'm most proud of, heritage houses, vintage BVI style, which will serve as mini museums. And Ron, at the Media House meeting, one of the things, or one of the questions asked was regarding the rehabilitation of the museum. So I'm very happy to see that these heritage houses, 11 of them planned.
Wow.
The first that will be introduced in 2019, they will actually serve as mini museums.
Amazing.
So quite a lot on the forefront with the BVI Tourist Board, and of course there will be some beach hammocks being introduced. So quite a number of initiatives laid out by the BVI Tourist Board. I'm happy to see the tourism industry is on the move.
They're working hard. Kalik Aaron was on Wednesday acquitted by a 9-member jury on charges with conspiracy to commit murder and the attempted murder of Dakeem Shetlan back in 2016. Director of Public Prosecutions Kim Hollis had based her case on CCTV footage which allegedly showed Aaron as the alleged getaway driver of a yellow truck moments after Shetlan was shot outside of UP's Cineplex. Aaron's attorney Patrick Thompson successfully claimed that the CCTV footage was not supported by any other evidence. He noted the absence of the DNA evidence, identification, and physical evidence. Aaron also reportedly said that he only gave the men a ride to the club, and he was also the one who drove the vehicle home. He also denied that he was in the company of the shooter.
Slanders, derogatory, and malicious are all words that can be used to describe the newly circulated whirlwind of political memes, many of them with damaging accusations. Of course, 284 News condemns the acts, and in accordance with the drafted Code of Conduct as our guideline, it's about time we detach from the anarchy and live up to the core issues yet to be addressed in the British Virgin Islands. 284 News reached out to a few of the persons slandered and, of course, some of the running candidates. And while Mr. Wade Smith declined to comment, this is what a few of the others had to say.
I join in calling for a cease and desist of these destructive actions. This campaign should be based on facts, as difficult as they may be. This campaign should be based on enriching the lives of our citizens, belongers, and visitors.
Ron, it's extremely unfortunate that we had to go through what I'm seeing happening in this. I've been in politics for 7 years. I've never seen this level of distasteful attacks, personal attacks, to not only individuals but to their families, and to their wives, their spouses, and their significant others.
I hereby quote Ms. Shana Smith. I am deeply disappointed with the level of dialogue that has surfaced on the political landscape in recent weeks, especially on social media. It has gone well beyond propaganda. The gossip and malicious comments are a distraction from the issues that should be at the forefront of our conversations. I encourage us as a community to exercise mutual respect and maturity, even when we hold different perspectives, because after the dust settles, we all still have to live and work together for a better Virgin Islands. Up next, Skelton fired and Emir launches on Scrub Island. Stick around, we'll be right back. You're watching 284 News.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Hungry? Having an afternoon craving? Can't find a parking space? Don't want to deal with the hustle and bustle of road town traffic? Introducing everyone's new food savior, delivervi.com. Welcome to food delivery service at your fingertips. We know the feeling of having a hectic day and not wanting to leave the office. So, we're bringing the tastiest island cuisine straight to you. Timely, efficient, and professional services catering to all your lunchtime needs. You can order for one or the entire office. So, what are you waiting for? Get online at delivervi.com. It's lunchtime. Welcome back. You're watching 284 News. The Honorable Ronnie W. Skelton, a political veteran, has been fired from his post as Minister of Health and Social Development. This took place on Monday, November 19, 2018. Skelton tendered his resignation with the National Democratic Party after receiving his revocation letter from Governor Gus Jasper. For months, it has been rumored that Skelton has been forming a new political party. Last week, during my conversation with the Honorable Melvin Mitch Turnbull, he confirmed that there is indeed a new political party, that he, Turnbull, is a founding member of the PVIMP, of which Skelton is rumored to be the leader. Up to the time of our newscast, no one had come forward as the said leader of the party. Our newsroom did reach out to Skelton, but he was unavailable for comment. Concerns from the public have been brewing as to why Skelton and Christian have been fired, but not the Honorable Kedrick Pickering, who is also rumored to be associated with the PVIMP. 284 Media spoke with many persons on the street who did not want to be on camera, but voiced their concerns with the level of hypocrisy they think is being displayed by members of the House of Assembly. One elderly lady in Long Look area that I had the conversation with, Jovan, this week, she brought up the fact that in the House of Assembly sitting some time back, the Honorable Kedrick Pickering made a public plea for present Speaker of the House, the Honorable Ingrid Moses Scatliff, to resign from her post as Speaker of the House and make her political aspirations known. Yet the same persons who spoke up against those allegations, causing the Attorney General to look into the matter and give his legal perspective, are now the same individuals rumored to be a part of the branch-off party. The angry 7th District voter said this type of behavior, in her opinion, as a voter, is unacceptable. The Honorable Marlon A. Penn has been appointed Minister of Health and Social Development, and the Honorable Hubert O'Neill has been appointed Junior Minister of Tourism, while Alvaro Maduro Keynes has been appointed Junior Minister of Trade. The announcement was made by outgoing Premier, the Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable G. Orlando Smith, in a public statement on Monday, November 19th, 2018.
Another business venture launched, this time by a gorgeous woman under the age of 30. And let me say that again, under the age of 30. She has a dynamic creative flair for fashion and decor, which inspired and birthed Enear, a local online store that offers interior designing and consulting services. The 28-year-old CEO, Miss Pamisha Wright, graced our 284 studios, and this is what she had to say. 284 News had the pleasure of being at one of the most sophisticated launches in local history in the BVI, the launch of Enear VI. I have the CEO right here in 284 Studios, Miss Pamisha Wright. How does it feel to finally see this dream of yours manifested? And tell us about the inspiration behind it.
Okay, on Saturday we had the launch of Enear. Enear is an online home decor store. It's interior designing and consulting services. You can visit our website at www.enearvi.com. That's INNEREVI.com. And you can also reach us at 284-546-1506. And on Saturday, it was very, very breathtaking.
Absolutely.
And the persons was very happy and pleased about the products that we had to offer. And just the simple decor, I would call it simple, because it's simple. We have more to offer.
Wow.
And behind Enear, it was a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work put into it. And it all started when I was 15, when I was tasked with simple house roles, and I always wanted to put the house a certain way and do little paintings and all that. And I realized that I started to get better and better and better and better at it. And it was early May that I decided that being in the office is not what I want to do, and I need to follow my dreams and my passion. And there I come, and
here you are.
With Enear, yes, with Enear. And the spelling of the word Enear means interior in German. And it was after a lot of Google search. I didn't want it French, I didn't want it Spanish, and I stood with German. So that's what Enear means, interior in German.
Well, there you have it, the official launch of Enear VI right here on 284 Media. Ron, you sense my enthusiasm?
I do.
Yes,
I get it.
I'm so proud of the fact that, in this, we live in an era of young entrepreneur and millennials.
But we believe in millennials, because we are
Absolutely.
millennials. So it's great to see young people and young women just doing fantastic things. Speaking of another young woman that's breaking barriers, Miss Chandra Turnbull. All right, she is a local author, and she is set to launch an inspiring new book that gives readers some key insight to living their best lives. When I first saw the title and cover of the book, it struck a chord with me, Jovan, because I'm approaching that 30-year mark. And when I got into it with her, it was amazing to see that she immediately just wanted persons to live their best lives. Mrs. Turnbull provides steps that allow readers to transform their mind, body, and soul 30 minutes at a time in 30 days. 284 Media had the opportunity to speak with Mrs. Turnbull about her upcoming book launch and what inspired her to write her first piece of work.
The title of the book is The Power of 30, Transforming Your Mind, Body, and Soul 30 minutes at a time. And we'll be launching the book on January 4th at Pier Park in collaboration with Passions by Umi. So it'll be January 4th at 5 p.m. Of course, we invite people to come out to just have good conversation with us, to come and be empowered, basically.
Chandra Turnbull joins a slew of local authors that have penned their thoughts on various subjects and have left an imprint on our territory. For that, we say thanks. Up next, we've got regional and international news, as well as Ricky, or maybe not, with the weekend vibes. Stick around, we'll be right back. You're watching 284 News.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
The other provider promises a lot. I heard them say they are fast, but are they really?
How long I gotta wait to get connected?
I tried them already and they let me down. All these ads about networks have me confused.
Who can I really trust?
I use a lot of data.
Who can I depend on?
I'm scared to switch.
What if something goes wrong?
Who can I really trust?
I'm scared to switch.
Yeah. Ooh.
Huh?
Beep beep. Vroom. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
It was a night of victory for Mr. Albert Bryan and Tregenza Roach when they were named the winners of the runoff election that took place in the USVI on Tuesday, November 20th, 2018. The pair have a lot to be thankful for this Thanksgiving week, as voters showed a high level of confidence in their ability to lead the USVI into its recovery. Our newsroom correspondents in the USVI caught up with Governor-elect Albert Bryan, who enthusiastically thanked the people of the BVI. In addition, the Honorable Andrew Foy was pleased to give congratulatory remarks.
Good day. I would just like to say a warm, heartfelt thank you to all the people of the BVI that came over and participated in the election in St. Thomas and St. John. This is Albert Bryan, and I'm just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. My uncle in Carrot Bay over there, Sappy, all of my family in the BVI that make me a Pan Virgin Island, a piece of St. Thomas, piece of St. Croix, and piece of the BVI. And you can't forget my old great-grandfather from St. John. All of that, I just want to say I am so humbled and pleased by the overwhelming support for the candidacy of myself and Tregenza Roach. Thank you again for all that you're doing and done for us. We have a lot of work to do, and I look forward to your support in the upcoming 4 years. Change course now for a better Virgin Island.
It is with pleasure that I take this time to publicly congratulate the new Governor and Lieutenant Governor of the United States Virgin Islands, Governor Albert Bryan Jr. and Lieutenant Governor Tregenza Roach. Shortly after their victory at the polls, I made contact with the new Governor of the United States Virgin Islands and expressed my congratulations. We both share in the fact that we are one Virgin Islands, one people. Hence, our ongoing good relationship must be maintained and strengthened. Also, I take this time to publicly thank the outgoing Governor Kenneth Mapp and his Lieutenant Governor Potter for their contributions to the Virgin Islands. I wish the new administration and people of the United States Virgin Islands all the best.
Despite being defeated, Governor Mapp will serve in his capacity as governor until January 21st, 2019. one of the things that I'm really happy about, Jovan, is even though Governor Mapp lost the election, he was very quick to commend the people of the Virgin Islands for having a non-violent election process, and that is commendable.
Very commendable, and definitely something that our local politicians can be inspired by.
Yes.
You know, the code of conduct, or the drafted code of conduct says, you know, you ought to guide the people, your supporters, to stay away from violence and to not incite any violent-oriented activity, even during the campaigns and all that. And following the USVI elections as well, they were very emotional. It was a very emotional campaign. Nevertheless, it was a safe, fair election.
Non-violent election. Good job, guys.
And on the international scene, an Argentine submarine has been found about half a mile below the ocean surface, just over a year after it disappeared with 44 crew members on board. Among those lost is Eliana Krosik, Argentina's first submarine officer. The San Juan, which was part of the Argentina Navy, was on a routine mission when it lost contact on November 15, 2017. The Navy later announced that an explosion had been recorded near the submarine's last known location, which suggested that the vessel had suffered an implosion. It's important to note that 2 days before, the San Juan reported an electrical short circuit, but the report was considered routine and the crew reported safe. Sadly, Argentina does not have the capability of recovering the sunken submarine. However, Ocean Infinity, a U.S. company specializing in deep water search and recovery, confirmed that it has the ability to salvage the remains of the submarine should the Argentines ask. And that's it for your regional and international news. Now for the fun part, we've got Ricky, maybe or maybe not, with your Entertainment 411. Stick around, you're watching 284 News.
Hey everyone, it's your boy DJ Key representing 284 Media with the Weekend Vibe. But before we go any further, let's get this thing started off right. Yeah man, we good to go now. While Ricky's probably in St. Kitts boiling a ITEL soup, you're gonna rock it with me, where we're gonna take you through all the action for this weekend. At Friday, we're gonna start it off with DJ Mars at Tropics, where we have drink specials and pure vibe. Then you know you could always come to East End and unplug with me and the 624 Entertainment by the Hub Lounge. Drink specials all night. After you unplug it with me, you could head over to Traders Bay and enjoy the full moon night and full moon with the Evolution Band. On Saturday, we got no other than DJ Lefty at the Ball, a thing called Club Nights. All you gotta do is pull up, show up, and get lit. And this weekend, you know, we have the most anticipated event, the Anegada Lobster Fest. And we're gonna kick things off on the Seabreeze Ferry Party Boat, departing Rotown Jetty 9:30 a.m. with my brother DJ Grim. Once headed over to Anegada, we're gonna hit up spots like Anegada Reef Hotel, Anegada Beach Club, The Wonky Dog, Big Bamboo, and Kisses, with entertainment with people like Onion, Too Smooth Band, It's a Secret Band, Spectrum Band, and Vibe. We have DJs on lock too, like people like DJ Wiz, DJ Paid For, DJ Cougar, and Richie Rich. So again, if you're headed over to Anegada, check the party boat from the 23rd to the 24th. Caribbean Sellers will have the drinks stocked and ready. This has been your boy Kian with this week's edition of Weekend Vibe. Let me go, turn up, man.
And viewers, just for your information, Ricky is on vacation, but we do thank his substitute. He did an absolutely great job. You know, it's Thanksgiving. We celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday, as a matter of fact.
My favorite time of the year,
Awesome.
Thanksgiving.
What are you thankful for, Ron?
That's a good question. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful for my beautiful, amazing wife, my family, my parents, and my big brother, who's so supportive, and yeah, just a beautiful and healthy lifestyle. Yeah, that's most important.
I'm thankful for 284 News, where we deliver honest and impartial news.
Give it here, give it here.
Of course, among many other things. So moving right on, be sure to join us again next week. Follow us on Facebook at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter, 284 BVI as well. My name is Javon Wilson.
And I'm Ron Grant. Happy Friday, everybody.